Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And with that, we're going to jump right in with our guest. And question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Annie Phillips. I am the CEO and founder of IRL Art. I'm an artist and art director, but I manage large-scale art projects at music festivals, big events, and all sorts of interesting other creative projects.
I admire people with that creative side because I am not very creative. So I think it's awesome that there's people like you out there. So question number 2, what's the best thing about being a business leader?
I think the best thing about being a business leader is being able to put your vision into action. I've spent a lot of time in my career working for other people, and at the end of the day, I love collaborating, but at the same time, I feel like I have a strong vision, and I like being able to bring my vision to life. And I think that comes through leadership. And I don't know. Sorry, I've got.
You're fine. Well, good. And on the vision side, I can see that with the creative mindset, that really is an important factor, the passion there. So question number 3 then. I hear from other business leaders that a lot of times their people strategy can be more complex in their business than their actual business strategy. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think you can have a really great business plan all day long, but without having a plan for the people and really having a plan that serves the people, it can go nowhere really fast. And so I talk a lot about solving problems. I think a lot of people build products or platforms that ultimately duplicate what other people have already done in other ways. And so really understanding the people and what the people need and whoever it is you're serving is ultimately what needs to happen before a business plan is even formed as a people plan.
So putting that first.
Absolutely.
That's a cool strategy. All right. So question number 4, what strategy would you like to share with other business leaders today?
Well, I've thought a lot about tools-based platforms because in my business, there's a lot of tools involved, whether it's the contracts, the insurance documents, being able to search for people by location and streamlining that process. The last couple of years, I've really maxed out mentally and physically what I can do just organizing in the way I have been doing. And so I'm all about streamlining the tools that I use for my business so that then I can ultimately scale that work. And I think that the more tools that you can offer in your product or your platform or in your business, the more that you have to offer ultimately. And so, and just streamlining. And I'm a big fan of technology and how we can use technology as a tool versus a distraction or things like that. So ultimately, that's a big process I'm going through right now as I'm gearing up to launch my platform next month. So
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that.
yeah, thank you.
And I like the part that you said sometimes it can be a distraction. You have to really hone in on what platforms, what technology is going to be helpful for you and focus on those because there are a ton out there. But when you find the right ones, it makes a world of difference for your business.
Absolutely.
So question number 5, what other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to acknowledge here or you think would be good on the podcast?
Well, I certainly would like to acknowledge the CEO of Meow Wolf, or the former CEO of Meow Wolf, Vince Cadlebeck. He's been a huge inspiration for me. And I would also like to recommend Lulu Claire, although she's not the main CEO of Two Parts, a really incredible events organization here in Denver. She's certainly a leader and is such a huge advocate for musicians and artists and all sorts of other organizers to have. She just builds community and is an incredible human. Who else? My business partner, Rob the Art Museum, Robert Gray, he's incredible. He has been an incredible collaborator for the last 2 years, and what he does for his community is incredible, and I have so much respect for him.
Sounds like a lot of good people that are all about building the community and making the community as a whole better.
Absolutely.
Those are great people and people that we need more of. So,
Absolutely.
So question number 6, just kind of a final fun question. Tell me about your favorite past boss.
It's interesting because I would have to say Zoe Williams, who was my boss at Meow Wolf for over a year. And all the while it was one of the most challenging work relationships I had, I feel like that's what made it so great. She's really passionate about social justice issues, and I think that their passion just really shines through their entire work ethic and how they think through how to approach different issues or opportunities, whatever it may be, in such a thoughtful way. And it certainly added a large amount of depth to me to be able to work under them and be able to learn from them.
Well, and sometimes those people that really stretch us and challenge us make us grow more. And, you know, it's not always the most comfortable relationship, but it does make you grow and develop more. So.
Absolutely.
Well, great. It has been so fun having you on today. Before we leave, can you tell people how they can get a hold of you?
Sure. Yeah. So I mentioned we're launching the IRL art platform. Right now, it just redirects to my gallery page, but that'll also be the IRLartgallery.com page. That's a great way to see a lot of the artists that I manage and represent. We have 3 galleries activated right now, and all of the work on display on the website as well. So you can kind of see some of our projects and the art that's available that way. We're on Instagram as IRL Art, Facebook, and so those are probably the best ways.
Well, great. Well, hopefully the listeners will check those out. A lot of cool art, like you said. So, all right. Well, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching on LinkedIn or on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you the best success.